Hello, everyone.
Yes, welcome to the Happy Builders
Um,
Home. It's good to have you here.
yeah, and today we'll be continuing from where we stopped last video,
Yes,
and it's this is the part two, and it says he heard from God,
but
but
did
did you?
you? Yeah,
Hmm, very dicey. He heard from God, but did
did
you?
you?
Does a woman need her own confirmation as well, or does she just say yes, I do, and instantly they get married, or yeah, so today we'll be discussing about what a woman should do when a man says, God says, you're
You're
my
my
wife.
wife.
Yeah.
Okay, what a woman should do when God tells another man, right, or tells a man that this is your wife, what she should do, because one thing we need to understand, which we've been buttressing from the start, is that marriage is about two people
Yeah.
coming together. It's not one person. And we had established in the previous video that yes, God still speaks to people about marriage. And truth is, he really needs to speak to you about marriage, because don't think that God will be uninterested about what is most important about your life.
Yeah.
I was watching a video one time and they were interviewing a top business mogul. And in that video, when he was being interviewed, they asked him, what is the greatest mistake you can ever make as a business person? And you'll be shocked. He didn't talk about borrowing money or loan. He said one of the biggest mistakes you can make as a business, as an entrepreneur or as a business person, is to marry the wrong person. That
Oh
was
God.
that was what I say. What,
What
in a business like
setting?
setting,
You won't think that would.
you won't think,
Yeah.
right? But he said that's one of the biggest mistake anyone can make, to marry the wrong person, because if you marry wrong, everything goes down.
Yeah,
Hi,
everything.
shut
Everything.
up, Anadadia.
Business. Like it affects
It affects
everything.
everything,
Everything.
because
That's true.
everything flows from the home.
Yeah.
Everything flows from the home. Everything. You leave the home to work, you leave the home to this, you leave the home to that. Everything flows from the home. So if marriage is this crucial, let's not follow what's going on social media, where people come out and then, oh, not like follow, but you see what's going on social media. Husband and wife coming out to drag each other, drag this one. Like yesterday, we saw the video of a man, you know, coming to compare his wife with somebody else. It was terrible. I'm like, what's going on here? I mean, I was telling my wife, if I was the woman, I'll just find my way, because if you could snap me and put on social media and compare my body shape with another woman's body because of pregnancy, then what's the worst you can do? Do you get? So marriage, guys, is very crucial.
Crucial.
It's very crucial. And if it is that crucial, God needs to speak to you about it.
Yeah.
Because why does he need to? Someone may be asking, why do I need God to speak to me about marriage? Why? He's the one who created you.
Yeah.
That's why he should, because he knows you better than you know yourself. He knows you much more than you know yourself. He's the one who framed you. He knows your end from the beginning.
Beginning.
He knows he has placed someone in your path. We'll find the time to do a video about how we came to be like this. We'll share our journey and our process journey with you, so that you see how detailed and how meticulous Yahweh can be with regards to anything in our lives.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, at every step of the way, we could see the careful weaving and meticulous operation of God, right, in bringing us together. It was so intentional. Like, we could see it, we could feel it, we could touch it. And that's why we did not have to joke with ourselves. We did not have to throw away this union, rather, that Yahweh had birthed into the earth. We didn't need to joke with it. So why he needs to speak to you is because he's the one who framed you, who created you, who formed you. He knows what you are, who you are, and he has placed someone
On
on
your
your
path.
path. He has.
Yeah.
That's why we need to go to him.
Yeah.
He knows us better than even yourself, because you don't even know who you are completely.
Yeah.
But he knows you better than you know yourself. So that's why we established in the previous video that yes, God still speaks about marriage. And for a wise person, it's best that you go to him and ask him to show you and confirm for you if this is the person. Yes, in subsequent videos, we'll touch areas on how you can get confirmations and all. So, what should the woman do when a man walks up to her? Since it involves two people, she too needs to go to God.
Yeah, I remember when you came to me to
Yeah.
ask to tell me that God said I was the one for you,
Yes.
and I had you. Then at that time, I wasn't even looking for any relationship as much as you
Oh.
were. So if, as much as you're saying God said, I was like, okay, like I want a fine relationship. Neither am I
Yeah.
even looking for marriage. Yeah, so I went back to Yahweh,
Yes.
and you gave me a lot of time.
I did. I
Yeah,
did.
you did not pressure me. You did not like. I was just receiving like I got my God kept telling me a lot
Yeah. I
about
remember.
you,
Yeah.
different from your age to and like a lot of things that we can't go in detail now.
Yes.
But let the woman also receives her own confirmation from God.
Yes, she should. Yes, like she said, I gave her time when I approached her and told her, "See, this is it," And like she rightly said, at that point of her life, there was just this pursuit for Yahweh, and there was just this hunger for God, and the last thing she could think of was relationship and the desire to be in one. I think also in that period of my life too, I was also in that same journey of hunger and like total and absolute surrender to God. And I didn't want any distraction when it came to my relationship with God. So I thought as of then that a relationship would be a distraction. So I didn't want anything. But Yahweh kept placing her in my heart. And one day I just had to ask him, is this the one for me or not? And he revealed it that she's the one. And I did not hesitate. I walked up and I said, "You'll be my wife because this is what God has shown me." And knowing who she was then and her disposition then, um, I knew it was not going to be an easy task to get her to say, "Okay, yes." I know, even though we had a lot of things similar to each other with respect to divine assignment, hunger for God, pursuit, and purpose. So I didn't pin it on her that you must accept this. I didn't say God has said
God
it.
said it.
So you have to. I did not persuade, I did not coerce,
Yeah, yeah, that's
I
true.
didn't manipulate
Yeah,
by saying, I didn't find reasons to
yeah,
like make her see. I didn't, guys. The only thing I did was to tell her the
yeah,
dream I had. Simple and short was to tell her the dream I had. And she too, on that same night, she had her own dream, but it was not related to marriage. It was related to an assignment that both of us were on. So when she told me, you saw marriage, me, I saw assignment. That same night, we didn't discuss anything, we didn't tell
yeah.
ourselves anything. We just had the same dream that night. And later, after she had gotten her own confirmations, we got to figure out that that night that we had a marriage dream and a work dream, it was Yahweh saying to us that you will both marry and you will both do ministry, work, any kind of work together. So, but I did not force her when she said, me, this is what I saw, you saw mine. So I said, okay, no problem. Go and ask God. I was the one who told her,
Yeah,
you go
go and
and
ask.
require,
Yeah,
inquire
inquire from
rather
God.
from God. I said, and this was what I told her. I said, if it was God who showed me this about you, then that same God will speak to you about this too.
Yeah,
And I rested.
yeah, and as a woman, you should not just jump in to say, yeah,
No, you
yeah,
shouldn't.
go.
Have
See,
your own
don't
convictions.
outsource your relationship to another person.
Thank you. That's true. Don't.
Don't outsource your relationship with God
To
to
another
another
person.
person.
Don't
Don't
entrust.
don't outsource it.
Yeah.
Oh, someone came to say, oh, God said you have your own work with God. Except you
Yes.
don't have,
Except you
then
don't.
you jump into it. You have
Yes.
your own work with God. Don't outsource it. Go back to your maker. Go back to your father. God is your father.
Yes. He is. He
He's
is.
your father. So that we've seen a lot of ladies just jump, like we've seen,
Mm.
oh, the brother is spiritual and he just comes to tell you, oh, God says that you're my wife, and then you just jump into it.
Mm.
No,
Yes, that's true.
go and also receive yours from God.
Yes. Very important.
Yes.
And you know why it's important to do that? So that when it seems like the storms are raging,
Yeah.
when it seems like things are shaking, the only thing Matthew 4 says, man shall not live by bread alone, but by
But
every
every
word
word
that proceeds out
through
of the
the
mouth
mouth
of
of
God.
God.
It was then when one of those times I was listening to Apostle Arome Osai back then, when he was giving his testimony about how he met his wife too. And it was when he said that on any aspect and matter of our lives, Yahweh has to speak to us.
Yeah.
So I began to search my heart because then I was in a relationship that wasn't from Yahweh. Um, and I was searching my heart. Is there a word from God for this relationship? I couldn't find anyone. And I knew within me that it was not going to work. It was not going to work. And but I was still trying to patch it. I was still trying to, be there. Another thing, there's a deception that happens when you are in something with someone wanting to hear from God about that thing. More like you've already started the relationship, you guys have gone far, and in the midst of it, you are waiting. You are saying, we're still waiting to hear from God. We're still waiting to know the mind of God for this. And in that waiting to hear, things are already happening. Body touches are already happening, smooshes are already happening, a whole lot is already happening. At that point, if you're listening to this and you're in that category, at that point, I would say break up and just go your separate ways. We didn't enter and wait to hear, because at that point it's like you want to force the hand of God on the matter,
Mm.
right? But we waited. Our own case was that we're not even looking for it. Where she was trying to go to a cave and just be with God. Me, I was here like telling God, this is a distraction. When he was bringing her to my heart, I kept telling the Lord, this is a distraction. Because at that point of absolute surrender, that was 2019, and submission to God, I left a relationship I was in because I wanted to follow Yahweh and press. So that when he started bringing her to mine, I said, Lord, please stop this. Literally, I'm not joking. I want God. I said, Lord, stop this. I'm not interested. I want to serve you and follow you. Leave me alone. But it kept coming, it kept coming, it kept coming. I started, giving reception to it. Like, okay, okay, okay. So for ourselves, we're not even looking for anything to even start anything with. All right. So you don't enter into it and then force the hand of God on it and say, God will come and tell us whether we are meant to be. No, we only started out when we had received the direction from Abba. So she wasn't coerced, she wasn't forced, she wasn't manipulated to believe that God has said, you're my wife, you don't need to pray.
Yeah.
Or maybe I came to her and I told her, you don't need to pray. I've told you what God has said. What do you need to pray about?
Yeah.
Don't you believe I'm a man of God? Don't you believe I'm a child of God? I've told you this. What do you mean by you need to pray? If you're in any situation like this, we are advising you to run away because you're heading for a crash. Any man or any woman, whatever, I believe is a man that always comes to tell the woman God said, or if a woman has walked up to you, bless God. But you find yourself in that situation and position where a guy is saying you are the one and has not given you that room and space
Yeah.
to go and ask the Lord, please desist
Deceased
from
from
it.
it. Then and also there's, as much as God says you're the one, character is very important.
Yes, which we'll look at in the next video.
Yeah, in the next
Yes, so
video.
that this is not so long.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
God said, you're the one for me.
Yes.
As a woman, go and receive
Receive
your
your
own
own
confirmation.
confirmation.
Yeah.
That's the
And this is how
first
you can say it if you're
step.
scared, because some women are scared. Just say, thank you very much. I've not heard from Yahweh. Give me time to go and hear from him. Give me time to speak. It's as simple as that. And if you keep talking to God and God doesn't say anything, also rest. Like
Rest.
rest,
Rest.
leave it. Just
Leave
tell him
it.
I've not heard anything from God, and you
Rest.
rest. Don't
Very
put
true.
pressure on yourself
Very
because
true.
someone has come to tell you God said.
Said. Yeah.
All right. So we hope
Very
that this
true.
video has
Wow.
blessed you. Drop a comment, share with your friends that are in this position as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's help each other keep growing and building
Very
a
true.
healthy relationship.
And just to add this so that it doesn't look as though we are being biased towards the men, if you're here and
Yeah.
you're a brother, you're listening to this, please don't imitate what you see out there
Yeah.
of manipulation, coercion, and all of that. Don't. If Yahweh has revealed to you, revealed a woman to you, and has told you this is the woman for you, right? Don't pressure her. Don't coerce, don't manipulate. Just share with her and give her space
Yeah.
to go and pray to God and receive from the Father as well. He is also her Father.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
He is also her Father
Father
and desires the best for
for
her,
her.
not just for you.
Yeah.
So don't pressure or coerce her. Allow her to go and ask that same Father
That
that
showed
showed you.
you.
So if you so much believe that that was from Yahweh, no matter how long it would take for the person to come along, if you so much believe in it, then you wait.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of if the person has is not in alignment with God first of all. That's when it becomes an issue.
Yeah. And God can also say no.
God can also say no. Do you
He must
understand?
not say yes.
He mustn't.
Yeah.
Right? So let's everything needs to be balanced.
Yeah.
Everything needs to be done orderly,
Yeah.
orderly, orderly. So we just thought to add that so that it doesn't look like we are being biased
Yeah.
towards the men. Yeah. So as a brother, don't pressure, don't manipulate, don't coerce. If genuinely what God has shown to you is from God, and also if the woman is in alignment with God, she will also receive the same signal.
Mm.
It only becomes a challenge if the person Yahweh revealed to you, which I don't know if that actually works, that you're a son in alignment, and then Yahweh now brings a revelation of a woman who is not in alignment at all. It will be difficult for her to receive the same signal because you're not tuning to the same antenna.
Mm.
So, but if you're tuning to the same antenna and you receive your own signal first, definitely the other person will receive it.
Yeah.
I've just spoken in codes, you can decipher it by yourself.
Yeah.
All right. So, thank you so much. And we'll see you in the next video as we look at, we have already touched some of the red flags, right? But we'll call them out in the next video, some of the red flags that you should watch out for, when issues like this pop up. Thank you so much. We love you. This is
Yeah.
from our hearts to us out there because we want us to enjoy what Yahweh is helping us to enjoy.
Yeah.
We love you so much. God bless
God
you.
bless you.